Oh, son of a bitch. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Farming Simulator 22. We're doing one duns. That's what it is. I'm new. I have no anything about this game, so you know what? Let's do this. Elm Creek, Halt, Berlin, Bailorin, or Ellengret. I like the sound of Ellengret. Let's go Ellengret. There's one duns. Or no one duns. I put this on there as a joke, and I guess it's still funny, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna play a completely non-action game. All right, you know what? Keep it open mind. Keep it open mind. Open experiences. This may not be terrible. Mind you, I am not the biggest fan of simulator games. Some of them feel a bit redundant. I don't know. It's hard to say. How do I put this? I can get the appeal of why someone would want to play a bunch of simulator games. Probably to experience things that they can't. Whether it be situations or otherwise. But if you're not familiar with the basics of the game yet, we recommend by taking a guided tour through Elm. Alright, kinda can't do that anymore. Also, holy. Alright. Hold on. Where is my setting? Have I lost my right to settings? There we go. Oh, do I have to like quit the game and then turn it? Alright. I'll be right back. Okay. Boom. And frame rate's still kind of but it's probably fine. I can jump. I have no legs. I had to do this with the controller, didn't I? Alright, I can figure this out. Liquid manure tank. So cow go there. All I know is I have 100,000 euro. I think. I can crouch. Smart. I can figure this out. I'm smart. I can figure this out. Stupid question. Is it to cut grass, or is it to actually cut crops? Squares interact with things. I'm learning that. I don't know what other things do. I'm smart. I can figure this out. I'm learning. I also think probably shouldn't go harvest everything with a push mower. An electric, what do you do? Tractor. that has tractor. I've chosen the wrong country apparently. I am stuck. Maybe I should actually leave the farm. I don't understand. How is my camera movement so unbelievably tight, but the like movement for the vehicles absolutely loose? Like I am doing a gentle turn on this, and it's moving like a go-kart. That's great. Going off-road. I still don't know what's going on. Farming Kids Simulator? Wait, no, Farming Simulator for Kids. There we go, that is a correct statement. Seriously, what is with the like looseness of this? I am not even moving that much. You're really trying to tell me this four-wheel cutting noises. Cut, I don't know. I could see an appeal in games like this, but I just don't like them fully myself. And that's not for like, I find it ridiculous or so, but some of them is just like, how could you and how would you just have fun doing like a mundane task back to back with no end, and like it just I don't know. I have a good example as to what I mean when I say I'm not much of a fan of simulator games. My first thought, honestly, is like Supermarket Simulator. If only because there's a lot I think that is wrong with like I watch other people play it, right? And I personally think there is quite a bit wrong with the game as a whole. So when it comes to that game, Supermarket Simulator, I've seen people play it, and I thought to myself, after everything was said and done, after looking at it, why would I want to go and play a game like that, right? Because my complaints ranged from quality of life issues when that game was running, to just like the whole objective of the game and its ideas behind it just seem not fun after a bit. Because don't get me wrong, I have played on my account. You can on my Steam account that I've played here and there plenty of times. It says Supermarket Together, where at least the idea is shared amongst others and you're all working together in a format. I don't have anything currently in that, anyway. Yeah, so like I can understand the idea of that together, but here's the deal with Supermarket Simulator that I really don't like, and I really don't mean to hate on anyone or any team making stuff like that. When I see the game, I find myself generally disliking the fact of like, when I say quality of life, I mean like the things don't snap together, they don't snap to a grid, they just kind of have to eyeball it, right? And that's just why I'm looking at it as a whole. But then when you get to the metagame of it all, the whole point of it is just to make a business in a Supermarket Simulator, stock all the things, and there's just a lot of issues that come from like, I don't know who designed it. I really don't, and I don't know if they designed it with everything that is implemented to be intended. But like, how are you supposed to get new items in that game and then have people want them immediately as soon as you like purchase the license? And honestly, that like there's so much grinding in that game. Don't get me wrong, grinding in some games can be good, can be entertaining, because at least you're getting stuff. I've been playing a game that's Diablo-esque recently that is very grind heavy, but at the very least I'm like having enough fun to like in the story to want to continue. I don't know about that one, but definitely when I seen that, like, after a point where you're just like buying, restocking, you're getting new things, but also it's still kind of like all the same things still. Nothing really changes per se when it comes to that game, and nothing really like is entirely new enough to warrant wanting to continue playing after a point. Because I remember for a minute when like that game was still hot and fresh. It was hot, it was fresh, but it was not ready. That people who are playing it like a week into the game like release, basically you had nothing to do because all they were doing is grinding to like get profits to like make it to the next level. Which, as someone who has played very grindy games, it stops being fun after a while. It stops being fun because like the hills become more and more impassable. Some people like the idea of being Sisyphus, where you're constantly rolling that boulder up the hill. Maybe once upon a time I'd be into it myself, but overall, no. Nowadays especially, no, I'm not like, if I'm gonna play a game, it's gonna be because I want to enjoy myself. I want to actually have fun. So I think overall, no, yes, simulator games, very niche. Personally, very take it or leave it, and I have no problem leaving it if it does not like cater any interest to me whatsoever. Call it being cruel, call it being uninterested, like it's not for me, but like no. There are some things that are just like, eh. If you like games like this, where you're riding around in a tractor farming, fine, perfectly fine. Definitely not for me, and definitely feels a little too intricate. Here's like I think I'm pretty sure fun is like a subjective thing. Like people can have fun doing a bunch of things. I don't know, like I find it so strange. This might be an old person's opinion, but like I definitely play games to escape the cusps of reality, and I don't know why you'd want to fill the like the reins of what is essentially just let me do tasks that are already a real life thing and a real life issue, but let me do it without the means of consequence, or like just I don't know. And trust me when I say this, I can get behind the idea of simulator games, but it is in a very niche specificity. What I mean? I would not be willing to do it myself because, God bless it, I don't have the time, funds, or patience to want to set up an entire rig to be fully immersed into a game. Don't get me wrong, if you are, good for you, Godspeed. I don't know what to tell you, but me, absolutely, no thank you. I do not want to play Trucker Simulator where I feel like I'm in the cab of a truck. Or like a flight simulator where I'm in the cockpit of a flight cruiser thing. You know, and once again, like, that just goes back to the idea of of niches, of like, it's not for me. If it's for you, good for you. I hope you enjoy what is essentially boring to me. I'm sorry. I find this boring. You wanna know how I find it boring? I'm talking more than I'm enjoying the game. Why? Because I'm trying to fill the void. When I came to Doom, and when I finished Doom and when I finished BioShock, I let the game speak for itself. I let the game stand on its merit because I love the story. I'm letting it do its job. Here, the only job I have to do is farm. And mind you, I'm pretty sure I'm not even doing that well. Because there's only so many... Hold on, I'm now curious. What commands are there for this? Is there a way to start up? Nope. B, L, A, H, E. Gotta be a way to start up the, like, grain trimmer. No. Yep. A, D, M. Ooh, there we go. And not at all. I don't know what this is. Is this like a grass trimmer? Am I cutting down with a grass trimmer? Am I doing anything? Watch me not being able to do anything. Oh wait, hold on. Which cord? Maybe it's for stalks of corn. I see nothing being trimmed. I am cutting a lie. So yeah, long story short, I'm sorry I find games like this boring. I'm only playing them because I'm diversifying my portfolio of video games. That and it was on the wheel. It was on the wheel, so I had to do it. There may be some simulator games, but if they were, they would have to be set in some sort of fantasy. Not like genuine fantasy. Like, for example, be like a wizard game, even though I probably would enjoy that. More so in the set of like, it needs to be different than the regular mundane world. If that makes any sense. So yeah. I am pretty confident I have done absolutely nothing this entire time, despite turning this on. AI worker A has stopped work unexpectedly. What AI worker? What are we talking about? I had an AI worker? Okay. I love how near the end of it, I finally figured something out. I don't have access to this land. What do you mean? I think I've just been driving through someone else's... Did I not own any plot whatsoever? Am I just a fool this entire... Apparently so. I thought all this was mine. That's why I was able to do that. I have accomplished nothing. Learned how to turn on some of these machines at least. Woo. Okay. I'm so confused. And apparently can set AI workers to help me do all this. Yep. Used as hell. And somehow I've spent $1. When did I spend $1? Going to bed. I'll be honest. I'll post it. But I'm not sure what I can get out of this. What's funny is there was supposed to be a tutorial. I really thought also sleeping would return all my items. I suppose not. Well, I may as well do something and cut the grass on my property. Yep, we'll get there. We'll get there. Cut to when we're there. Alright, perfect. Here we are. Let's do the one thing we set up to. Something. Okay, as soon as I catch the curve. We're mowing the grass. That's the time. I'll let it go a little longer than I should. Especially considering I need to like cut some things. Oh, that's cute. Look at these behind patches of grass. Yep. Riveting gameplay. Alright, that's enough. Yep, this has been Farming Simulator. 20... I forget what it's called now. It's been Farming Simulator. Doesn't matter which number it is. And I think next time on a different game, we'll be playing something else. Knowing you guys, you'll probably be watching something related to whatever's coming out this week. Hope you enjoy that. Till then, one done's. Oh, I shouldn't say one done's done, but yeah, it's almost like the alliteration is that. Either way, one done's out.